Joining us now is Kat, and they are with Black Women Exhale. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
Good. We met through a mutual friend,
Yes.
and I was very excited to learn about all the wonderful things that you were doing with your organization. But you mentioned a term to me that I'm not aware of. What is mutual aid?
So the best way to explain what mutual aid is if I have something and you don't have something, or you have something and I don't have something, that means that we have something, right? So if we're in community with each other, we can then share our resources and no one is ever without. And that's how that works.
What made you decide to go on this journey?
When I was 10 years old, my mother passed. And she was, just to take it back to that cup of sugar kind of thing, she was the kind of woman who, when we had a little bit too much food, it was never too much, because she would just stand at the gate and she would wait for someone who was hungry. There was always someone who wanted a meal. And I wanted to be able to continue for her. And I never had anything that I felt like I could do. And when the pandemic hit, I finally had a chance to continue that legacy for her. And so I started it on the anniversary of her death. And yeah, it's just been a wild ride.
What's your mom's name?
Emily.
Emily. Beautiful. So here you were inspired to carry on what she did before. Tell us a couple of examples of how you're able to help people. I know that you're helping people with schooling and medication. Let's share with our audience about that.
So what we do, it's a 2-point thing. Number one is we post flyers. So I make them, I verify the identities of all the people that we help, and I verify their situation, and then I post a flyer on the page of about 15,000 people, and we try to crowdfund in that way. I also have a rotating list of 40 different people that we raise $150 each for, and then I give out those payments. Now, we used to be able to raise it monthly,
Wow.
but now funding has slowed down, but it's really incredible what we've been able to do. And so there are some people who they have a smaller need of maybe $25 to $50 for medication or transportation. Then there are people who are trying to get housing, they're trying to go back to school, they're trying to prepare for a new child and things like that. And so that's always really exciting. And we try to fundraise for everybody and whatever they need. And so I chip in. If I can put them on the list, and then I can have that $150 payment go to them. If we can't do that, if there's not enough space, then we post a flyer for them. And then we do it once weekly until they meet their goal.
Now, Black Women Exhale, tell us what the qualifications are in order to get help.
Ask.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
They just need to ask. Somebody just needs to ask.
You need to ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's diverse. So the people you help, there's diversity there. Wonderful. How can people serve? What help do you need from the community to make this actually more successful than it already is?
Engage with the page on Instagram. Donate if you have it. If you don't have it, then amplify any ask on either Instagram or Twitter or wherever your personal channels, messaging, anything like that. Anything.
Now,
really.
Speaking of messages, have you gotten like any confirmation from your mom that she knows that she's proud of you?
Oh, every day.
Lovely.
Every day.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. Some days are really difficult. It's quite thankless, and I don't do it for a thanks, obviously. I do it for the love and the humanity of it. And every day, even when I was on my way here, there was just a little light, and it made me feel like, okay, this is cool. I'm on the right path.
Gonna go talk to Donna.
Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be fun. My mom had a show on public access in Pittsburgh, and I haven't been able to find the footage of it, but she had a little cooking show, and that was one of the last things that we did together. And so she'd be really excited about this.
I just got chills. You want to know why?
Why?
Because our show just got syndicated nationally, and Pittsburgh, we are airing in Pittsburgh. I'm not kidding. Possibly, I'm like going to choke here, possibly on the same station that your mom had a show on.
Goodness,
it's happening April 1st.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That's no joke.
And Pittsburgh's amazing with all the beautiful yellow bridges and all the art community there. Wow. Well, there you go. So serendipity of life. I wish you continued success, Kat, in what you're doing. And I know also you also help people with their schooling sometimes, just like you're able to give a little scholarship once in a while.
We're able to fundraise in that way, so people can't cover their student payments for the semester and things like that. We post the ask, and someone will come and bless them, and it's incredible.
Love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Looking forward to knowing you more and more.
Thank you.
You know, that's what it is. It's just people like stepping up and making a difference in their community. So if you could follow Kat, if you could go to the page, we'd really appreciate it. We hope things are going well in your community. And hey, Pittsburgh, yep, there you go. Be well.